Hey, what's going on? This is Gerald Williams. Like I always say, be addicted to excellence. Teachers, I want to talk with you for a second this morning. Also to my young teachers and to the seasoned teachers, listen, we want to talk about student transformation. And we're going to look at it in light of a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. So teachers, listen to me. Listen, caterpillars wake up and they know that their purpose is to eat this one particular plant in order to become this caterpillar. It's the milkweed plant. They have the appetite for it. So they wake up and they're eating, and that's all they do all day to become what they were born to become. But our students, they know that they have a purpose, but most of them don't know what it is. They don't know what their purpose is in life. So here's what they do. They come to school, but many of them don't have an appetite for the education that we're trying to give them. So what we have to do is present it in a way that makes them hungry for an education, that makes them hungry for success. And so look, watch this caterpillar. He's eating all the time. But after he's eating so much, he starts the transformation. He starts the transformation. Look at how his body pushes through the back of his head. Did you see that? You see how his body is actually pushing through his skin. That looks painful to me. So let's talk about our students. We know that some of them are late all the time. We know that some of them don't have their homework. We know that some of them don't study the way that we want them to study. Some of them won't pay attention in class. What am I saying? Transformation for our students may be painful. Why? Because they're used to being the student that they've been for so long. They're used to being the bad kid. They're used to being the student who's not making good grades. They're used to being late. Why? It's comfortable to them. So when we're trying to get them to transform, we're trying to get them to change. What am I saying? We got to be patient with them because it may be painful for them. Now watch this. The caterpillar goes into its chrysalis, right? It goes into its chrysalis, and that's when that change starts to happen. Now, teachers, let me be honest with you. Our students may not change for us this year. I'm going to say that one more time. Our students may not go into a total transformation stage for us, but it's our job to continue to be patient with them, to continue to work with them, to continue to help them go through their transformation. Now, I'm going to tell you a quick story about this little boy. There was a little boy who walked up to an old man. The old man had plenty of caterpillars in a little box. And the little boy said, "Can I have one of those caterpillars?" And the old man said, "Listen, the only way you can have it is if you do exactly what I say. When that caterpillar goes into its chrysalis stage, you cannot touch it." And the little boy said, I got it. I won't touch it. Sure enough, he lets that caterpillar eat the plant that it needs. And that caterpillar goes into its chrysalis stage. And as that caterpillar turns into a butterfly, that butterfly starts to try to get out of its chrysalis. And the little boy can't help it. He says it's just struggling too much for him. And he takes a knife and he cuts it open and let that butterfly fall out. And once that butterfly falls out, it falls to the ground and flaps around for a few seconds and dies. He takes the butterfly back over to the man and said, "What happened? What happened to him?" And the old man said, "You touched him, didn't you? I told you not to touch him." He said, "I did, but what happened?" He says, "Listen, when a butterfly is struggling to get out of his chrysalis, you have to let him go through his struggle because it pushes blood into his wings and it gives him the power to fly." What am I saying? When our kids are going through their transformation stage, we got to be patient with them. We got to let them go through that struggle stage in order for them to become the butterfly that we knew that they should become in the first place. This is Gerald Williams saying, be patient with our kids. Be fair and be consistent. Always be addicted to excellence. And I'm out.